Goodbye, Holiday Inn in downtown Raleigh. We talked to one of their front desk receptionists yesterday in the show, and she said that they are officially closing in late June, something that we've been trying to figure out since they said they'd be closing sometime in the next couple years. The next big question is we don't know when the demolition thing is going to happen, maybe later this year, maybe early next year. I don't know how long it takes for those things to set up.
How are they going to demolish it? Will it be just big red
An
button
implosion?
and then whoosh, or will they have Jonathan Van Ness come and just yell at it until it
Oh,
falls?
my
Oh,
heart.
yeah, I heard
I'm
that,
so sad that he's a punk.
I know, I've been waiting to drop something
of
about
course.
Jonathan Van Ness, if you did not know, from Queer Eye on Netflix, found out he's even worse than Ellen behind the scenes. So
He's got rage issues.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about that as the morning show goes on. But yes, a good old Holiday Inn that's been around since the 60s. We found out a couple years ago is going to be turned into a fancy new hotel at some point. But we saw the news yesterday that maybe late June is the day it's going to be. That's it. So we're curious, like your interesting, Holiday Inn stories, because a lot of you are connected to this hotel, whether it's your wedding or what have you. Also, as we think about the interesting things around it, my big question too, and we're going to have to talk to Amber from this restaurant group, but our little place next to the Holiday Inn, Taverna Agora. What happens in those situations for the buildings right next to the thing that's going to come down? Because Taverna Agora it feels like it's 5 feet away from the Holiday Inn. And when they're going to tear that bad boy down, how does that work for Taverna Agora?
I had that thought, but
that is like 6 feet away from this hotel, I feel like.
I had that thought, but I figured they must have a plan for
Right,
the
of
nearby
course, yeah.
buildings. But
Of
yeah,
course
I
they
had
do.
the same thought.
Slip a big otter box around it.
That's it.
One big otter
Safe.
box